Hey everybody, Charlie here. Welcome back to Prison Architect. So, I haven't posted the last video yet. Honestly, like I hesitate to post videos where there's a small bit. Okay, there's a small section of self-consciousness, maybe. When you post a video that basically tells people, hey, this thing I thought was clever is not working, right? Like, there's a thing that happens there. But I think I have somewhat of a solution to this, and I think Free Fire might be okay in this single instance. Okay, Supermax only, and they're all extremely tough. Okay, extremely tough probably means they survive a shot or two. And if they fear for their life, I'm confident they'll give up, right? The warning shots, they're fearless. They don't care. So I'm confident they'll give up, right? And I have replaced the one-arm guard that died. I've replaced it only because with Free Fire on and the patrol routes, I think there's a greater likeliness of us controlling things. Because in here, the idea was like we have enough guards to control it, but I think the biggest reason why I'm having difficulties, I guess we'll call it, with this particular instance is because they threw these extreme... Oh, here we go. Hang on. See? He should be shooting, but he gave up. He gave up, hands in the air, right? Dowell's not giving up, though. Dowell's not giving up. Connigan doesn't care. He's just moving on. But see, snipers are like, what are they doing, you know? Are you gonna shoot him or not? Like, what are you doing here? You know? And the one thing I can think of, and see, Connigan finally gave up, but the only thing I can think of here is, and somebody else mentioned it too, which I kind of didn't like, that it was like this, is somebody mentioned that I'd have to have the snipers in the Supermax zone. It goes for Supermax only. I believe that Supermax only here is the sector, but I mean, it's possible that these guys have to be inside the sector. Is that really a thing? Because like, there's zero reason why this sniper has, like, look at this. We got Free Fire happening, and we calmed him down, right? He didn't die, right? We're not killing them because they're extremely tough. I think that means they can withstand the shots. So maybe this is a solution. I don't know. I hate it, but I'm going to let that play out. On a more positive note, we have $19,000, had a lot of early prisoner releases and our finances. Take a look really quick. Finances. Exports yesterday was 9460. Very nice. Days without incident. Good luck with that. Reform programs have cost us money, and it doesn't say early prisoner releases in here, which is kind of disappointing. I kind of wish it did. Oh, well. Anyway, we had some early prisoner releases. That was nice. And, the other thing I wanted to mention. We finally have these tests. Yeah. The Rorschach tests are finally being installed. And that's because we've had enough consultations and stuff. But I can also put in a medicine cabinet. Those are $400 each. But again, they will make the psychiatrist more effective, right? So we take a look at him. It says his effectiveness now is good. And as soon as this stuff is all taken care of, it'll probably go up. Now, one thing I do need to do is I need to get... I was looking for it. It's gone. Actually, getting some guards in here to, like, get these guys under control would probably be a good idea. And you like, Is he on the fence? Yeah, he's literally on the fence. See, they didn't get a meal, right? Because the meal time, it didn't last long enough. So I might need them, because they acted up, right? I might need them to extend this, like one period here. I might need to say, this is eat time, and then just move eat time for medium has, wait, what? Oh, medium still has this double eat time thing. Whoops. Yeah, kind of the same way for criminally insane, too. They don't need to eat like this. Like, they can just have programs all day here. Like a program free time sort of thing there, okay? Oh, now I remember what I was gonna say. I'm really flighty today. I'm sorry. I need to get taser certification going. This is $100 per session, and I have to pay for the tasers, so it's a bit expensive. But getting tasers on your guards is totally worth it, right? It's completely worth it if you can get them certified to use tasers. And that was a very quick course, right? It was just kind of like, hey, you know, you guys good with using tasers? Yeah, I think so. Okay, cool. We're going to give them to you then. Oh, sweet, man. Thanks. Like, it was like, what kind of course lasts 10 minutes like that? Like, what? Certified. Okay. All right, so these guys should be coming out as the other guys are coming in. Switch that back to lockup period. And we let that go. Now, I had another comment, too, in a video. I said, what's the point of using gangs if you're just going to lock their leaders up anyway? And, like, okay, valid question if you're, like, masochist, I guess. If you're just like, hey, I want this to be super hard, yo, so let's get the gangs rolling. And they will grow their numbers, right? We will have gang operations. Don't worry, it'll happen. But when they drop a leader on me before I have body armor fully researched, when they drop a leader on me before I even have tasers researched, and before I even have tasers rolled out, before I have guard towers, right? I don't even have a lawyer yet, you know? When they drop legendaries on me before that's happened, I'm going to get them isolated first, okay? I'm going to get them isolated. Now, we can let them out later so they can get a lieutenant and then we can start gang stuff. That's fine. But right now, I'd rather not lose because of just wanting them to be out in the general public, right? Like, when you get a prisoner that is extremely tough, extremely strong, extremely volatile, extremely deadly, expert fighter, all of those traits together, and they're a gang leader, I'm not interested in them being in the general population until I am properly equipped to deal with them. All right, that makes sense? I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, whatever. I don't care if it makes sense to you, I guess. This needs to be fixed. Paradox. 011. Right here. The snipers needs to be fixed. Okay, that's all I'm saying. This has been an issue ever since 011 took over the game. Okay, it's been an issue. Wasn't an issue before. Introversion didn't have that problem. Okay, just saying, didn't. It's okay. You can introduce new features to the game. That's fine. And honestly, I freaking love what 011's done with the game. I do. Like, it's freaking awesome. 011 has been it's been surprising, you know? I didn't really necessarily think it was a bad thing. I know there's some people out there who want to complain, but I didn't think it was necessarily a bad thing when 011 and Paradox started working on the game, you know? Like, there's going to be a lot of traditionalists, I guess I'll call them, that are, you know, like, oh my god, now we can expect DLC to come out all the time. We're going to have to pay for DLC. Paradox's business model. Yeah, it's their business model, and it's a damn good one. And, like, they can make money, and they can make content rapidly, you know? And they released this DLC for free. There were people who had problems with that, even, you know? Like, when... I'm going to go off a little sidetrack monologue here, I guess, but, like, when did it become a bad thing to make money? When did that happen? What spawned that? This whole idea where if you make money on something, you're some kind of evildoer, you know? Where did that come from? I think I want to do away with this door, actually. This door. You know what? We're going to dismantle this door. I'm going to put a staff-only walkway through here. Let's go like this. Because I'm not going to, like, move the cells over or anything, so... But we're just going to make this, like, this little staff choke point kind of thing so they can move freely without having to, like, trigger the door opener and stuff over here. There we go. Now the prisoners will have to go around. But like, when did it become evil to make money? You know, they put so much time, and they invested money, they invested time into creating new content. It wasn't their fault that this didn't exist from day one. Introversion didn't put it in the game. you know? Interversion didn't give you a transfer system. And Paradox spent money to acquire the game and then said, we're going to invest our time and therefore our money and resources into improving this product for free. And all you have to do is download a DLC for free. Why is that evil? I don't understand. Somebody explain that to me. Also, the cameras don't work outside. I don't know why I'm putting them outside. They don't work outside. They work in here, which is why I got this camera set up in here, because you can actually have them, you know, like we can see these prisoners through this wall, but I have no way of like getting adequate vision of these guys without basically risking them destroying the cameras anyway, right? So what I could get away with kind of is making this an indoor place. Like make this indoors real quick here. And then, you know, we have the camera here and face this way, but like whatever, you know. And then there's like the island-bound DLC coming too. Now, personally, I'm surprised this one costs money. Or I'm surprised transfer was free. Like, I would have paid a couple bucks for it. You could have charged $1.99. I think it would have been fine. Right? You could have done that. Look at all the criminally insane. Look at all the criminally insane. What? When did that happen? We have 30 criminally insane inmates. 30 of them! Oh, God. Yeah. Everyone is becoming insane, right? They are becoming insane. And it's taking them out of the other sectors. Look at this, 42 maximum security now. 23 minimums. We can intake again. You know? We can intake again. 22, 33, 9. Yeah, like, yeah. Like this. Yeah. And then there's Island-bound DLC, right? Like, I don't know what's going to be in that. I know that it has to do with, like, you can set up an island prison where there's no actual road, so there's no way prisoners can, like, run away, but they can, like, swim. Like, you can set up your own Alcatraz, basically. And then you have to, like, work on the logistics, right? You have, like, a boat port, and then boats will come in and out and, like, deliver stuff to you, and helicopter pads coming in, right? Like, that sounds super cool, but that's gonna cost money, okay? I'm sorry. If they release that for free, I actually think they're being dumb at that point. Because they're putting their own time, their own money, it's costing them money to produce that content. If it costs you money to produce it, I don't see why it's a bad thing to charge money to have it. You know? I welcome differing opinions on this matter, but maybe I'm just a dirty capitalist. I don't know. But money fuels everything, you know? Money fuels the world, guys. You don't get anything good without paying for it. Like, somebody's got to pay for it. You've heard that before, I'm sure. Like, it's usually a political statement. But, like, somebody's got to pay for it, okay? And most people are just under the mindset that it shouldn't be me. I mean, it's nice in a perfect world if you can get everything you want and don't have to pay for it. It's all nice, but that's not the unicorn and rainbows world we live in, guys, okay? Somebody's got to pay for it. I'm going to put a window here so that anyone who's in visitation can see in the morgue. No, I'm doing it because... Honestly, I don't need to. I was doing it because I wanted heat to transfer through here. Because it was a cold room. But it's a morgue. It's kind of supposed to be cold, right? I guess so. But at the end of the day, guys, all right, somebody's got to pay for it, right? You don't get anything without somebody paying for it, all right? On YouTube, it's free for you. You want to know why it's free for you? Oh, look at these jokers. I forgot about this door. This door is gone. This door is gone. This door is gone. You know, somebody has got to pay for it. YouTube, right? The fact that you are watching this video right now for absolutely free. You know what pays for that? The ad that you probably blocked. That's what pays for that. Somebody's got to pay for it. It's always nice when it's like a company, right? Who exists, by the way, to pay for that ad, by the way, because they make money, right? everything you value in life, every product you use, every network you watch, everything you touch, somebody needed to make a profit on that item in order for you to have it. All right? It's like making money is not evil, right? Now, you could argue that some people who make it use that money for evil things. Sure. You could argue that the whole DLC nickel and diming practice is unethical. You can do that if you want to, but then here's the thought. Why don't you just not buy it then? Like, I guess, you know, if that's your thing, and then you'll miss out on those wonderful experiences that come from those products, right? Imagine a world, right, where you put thousands of man hours into developing a game. Fire started in the kitchen. Tell me I have... Did I forget to put sprinklers in? Ah, shit. Oh, I forgot to put the sprinklers in that kitchen. Well, fire engine. Fire engine. Bring him in. Bring in the fire department. Come on, guys. Hurry up. Come on, guys. Get in here. Bring in the fire department. You guys. Go. You guys. Go. Get in there. Come on. Get those hoses. I forgot to put the, forgot to put the sprinklers in there. Come on, guys. Spray your hoses. Let's go. Come on. There you go. Where did the other truck go? Where are they? They did nothing. I told them to go and they did nothing. Okay. You guys lucked out, didn't ya? You guys are on the, yeah, you guys are on the VIP squad. You're just showing up to look pretty, right? That's all it is. These guys are getting themselves burned and injured, but you guys are just showing up to look pretty. Good for you. Okay. Thank you, fire department. Have a nice day. Not even gonna heal them up. Most firefighters are paramedics anyway, right? They can take care of themselves. Okay, so looks like I gotta redo the floors. That makes sense. We could take this opportunity to make the floors a better color. I vote for the white tiles instead of the concrete floor tiles, because this is a kitchen. Makes sense. I mean, take the opportunity to improve the room. Why not? You gotta pay for the floor anyway. It's all the same cost. Might as well. Bring it all in. Rooms. We want to make sure this is still marked as a kitchen in the burnt areas. So there you go, staff. And then, to prevent this nonsense from happening in the future, we will now be installing an in-depth security. Oh, hello. This is bad. Yeah, get that all done too, please. We're gonna install the water pipes as well. Yeah. Oh, well. At the end of the day, okay, that's the end of my monologue, all right? When did it become evil to make money? Now, you're going to get some people in the comment. I can already tell. You're going to be some commenters that just flat disagree with me. And to you, I say, what keyboard are you typing on right now? What monitor are you using to watch this? What phone did you purchase? And understand that the person who made that, the company that made that, well, they made a profit on that, and that's why you get to have it. You get to have it because they made a profit. That is the only reason. And it's because they put a whole lot of time and effort into something before you were able to purchase it, and all that R&D and all that stuff. Now, I'm not saying there's no evil companies, all right? All right? I think we can all agree that some companies, they do evil with their profit, okay? But Paradox Interactive is not one of them. Paradox Interactive is, like, they make a game. They make video games, okay? They make video games. They're not like Nestle, right? I'm not talking about Nestle here, okay? Nestle can burn in a fire for all I care, right? I'm not talking about Nestle. I'm talking about Paradox Interactive and companies like game developers, okay? Very big difference. So that's my potentially unpopular opinion. And now that I've lost half of my new subscriber base, all of the rest of you who are here, welcome. Like, seriously. I've been doing this a lot lately, you know? I do this a lot lately. I get this, I don't know, like, opinionated. What is this? What is, oh, is this gardeners? Assign gardeners? Oh, yeah. Gardeners. Oh, okay, so when I click out here, it just... they show... I see. Well, you should be out there, gardeners. You should be. I'm going to not prioritize anywhere, though, for you. I've been getting this a lot. Like, I'll get an opinion, right? I think we all have opinions. But it matters more when someone like me has an opinion because I have a microphone in front of me. So, like, and I'm not saying I'm more important than your opinion. Don't misconstrue this. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that I have the opportunity to speak an opinion just like you do, except when I'm speaking it in this video, it's being seen by hundreds of people, right? Or like 50 people who watch the video over and over again. I haven't decided yet. But in any case, like it's being listened to by a variety of people, and that, in and of itself, makes it riskier for me to say what I think, right? And people, second guess. I do too. I don't say everything that's on my mind. Sometimes I'm very calculated. Other times I'm recording at 3:30 in the morning, like right now, and I'm just like loopy, and I don't give a shit what I say. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes that... See, orderlies. Why are the orderlies the ones coming in here? Where are the rest of my guards? Huh? Says there are 6 on duty. I think it's the orderlies are just bored. They haven't got anything to do. Assign orderlies. Why don't you hang out in here where you belong, orderlies? And then I need to expand this wing, I don't have the money to do it unless I want to take out more loan. I'm okay with 38. I mean, even with the 38.12 being paid per day, I'm still making 12.46 per day, right? But my method of taking care of this loan is going to be a combination of getting cell block D done, which is 50 more cells, and hopefully getting carpentry apprenticeship done and the Reform Through Education initiative done. Like, these grants are going to be where is it right here? Programs. These grants are going to be the ones that get me to there, right? So, like, we have kitchen and safety and hygiene. There's 4 people taking carpentry apprenticeship. Sorry, 3. 3 people. But 1 is passed. Nope, sorry, 1 finished, didn't pass. My bad. So, if I can get somebody to be a carpenter, they can make beds. And as soon as I make 10 beds, I get a big fat payday for that, Okay, I'm just kidding. It's $10,000. But the Reform Through Education one is the most important one because it pays you the most. But Cell Block D is the easiest. And kind of all I was going to do for that is to go like this with... If I go like this with these guys, I can have more cells like be right here. 1, 2, 3, wall. Right? I can go like this with these cells and then... Is it 9? I think it's 9, like that. Right? And then just have more cells like that. Excuse me. Have more cells like that. And then probably have a little gap here. So I'd have cells going like this. Right? And then this is like this open area where they can travel through. And it opens up. No, it won't open up here. It would be this cell. This cell would go away and they would be able to travel through here. So this ends up being closed off. I'll just mark this as a closed area, right? So this ends up being closed off, and this is just staff only travel, right? But if we turn this into a walkway here, right? We can actually do that in the back here too, but all the way over to like say here, that would work. Like that. This is a walkway, so whatever. But then we also... Oh, stop. Yeah, I want those. I want those guys. Intake is another way to get rid of this as well. We'll go all the way like a this. And... then... we'll say here is open. And then that's like a walkway for prisoners to get around. So they don't have to go all the way around, right? They can, it kind of, I don't know, Maybe we do the same thing here too, just so they can get in here. But I don't think it really necessarily matters where we do it. And I just don't want them to have to walk all the way around here. But it's kind of all the same, isn't it? Yeah, it's kind of all the same. It doesn't matter. So then we bring you up. All this stuff here up. And like, how much does this cost me? Probably the rest of my cash. And it gets me no additional funds. Because right now... Right, all my existing criminally insane are just held up in in that holding cell. You know, they're just hanging out in here, perfectly comfortable with their newly padded floors. Although there are some floors that are not padded because they're expensive. I'm not used to this. I'm not used to this Free Fire icon constantly blinking at me. That is new to me. How's the gangs looking? Got a bit of a tussle here? Oh, that's shower time. Right. So how we doing on... did you guys eat today? Or did you act up? See? You got food. Good. You got privacy needs met. Good. Your warmth needs been met. Good. If I'm putting radiators in their cells, at least I'm trying to. It keeps telling me that they can't reach. But there should be radiators... Like here, right? I can put a radiator here, but it will tell me that they can't reach it. Like if I try to prioritize that. Oh, now it will work. Okay, good. The last 3 or 4 times I've tried to do that, it keeps telling me there's no path. But the idea, of course, being that this will keep the cells heated. So when you take a look at temperatures, they're adequate temperatures. I would love to do it in these cells, but unfortunately, I have to move you to a new cell. Oh, look at that, 1250 prisoner intake, nice. Can I hit this? I'll only have 3,000 left, I'd rather not. There we go. So now that I've hit this, put this guy in there, I can, always gotta find it. Nope, that's a soft pillow. Radiator. Gotta install that now. Right, because he's a gang leader. See, no, they're doing it again. Blocked. The route is blocked. It's totally not blocked at all. It says it's blocked over and over and over again. It's very strange. If I move this... Can I move this? If your route is blocked... Like, your route's not blocked to move the mat. But it's blocked to install a radiator. Does that make any sense to anyone else? Doesn't make sense to me. Radiator here. And then now, because I have to move that radiator, I also have to add additional piping. Nope, still blocked. Oh dear. Oh boy. And so it begins. See the dog? See the dog? It's like, off you go, Fido. Bling. Off you go. Time to go get this guy. And I'm gonna just lock that door shut and see what you think of that. Yeah, asshole dog. Let's see what you think of that. And incoming guards. At least this one has a taser. Back off. Oh, more dogs. Yep, Bling's found his way around the other way now. Oh, good. I can't wait for my dog to just, you know, die because of this. Is he trying to get in? Like... What are you trying to do here? What are you trying to accomplish by doing this, you know? Shoot him! You know? It's not difficult. You just shoot your gun. I have Free Fire on. He's climbing. You could get him while he climbs. I'm just saying. He's trapped in there now. That's going to be fun to try to get him out of. That's, oh my God. My staff can't reach him. He's doomed. You guys, the staff can't reach him. He's doomed. He's doomed to stay here forever unless he climbs back in. There you go. See, now everyone's acting up again. Blah, blah, blah. My workmen are still in here because they're dumb. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Yep. Can you snipers, can you do something? Free Fire is on. I like to remind the audience that free fire is on and is kind of ineffective. And meanwhile, the workmen do not stop coming to this area. Like, oh my god. Stop. This is still access only? No, it's not, but like, it damn well should be. Honestly, I don't know why the micromanagement of your staff is that. Like, we have 3 incredibly dangerous inmates, you know? That's what I imagine is happening right now. It's on the megaphone, right? Like on their radios, it's like,
we have 3 incredibly annoying, legendary prisoners. They're destroying and killing everything in their path. Hey, Bill, could you and 20 of your friends with the hard hats, can you go fix their cells while they're also still destroying it? Could you go ahead and do that for us, please? It's really important that the bird cage be restored to its proper working form. Thank you.
like, what the hell? Like, what the hell? Get out of here! This is actually a futile attempt here, because as soon as I tell one of them to walk a certain way, they will, like, the next person in the list will go and try to do it, you know? And meanwhile, this entire time, they have not shot him. So I think you're probably right, and that's a real shame. I think you're right that these guard towers have to be in... I think so. I think you're right in that these Supermax, these have to be in a Supermax area in order for them to, but if I do that, then they're allowed in here. So if I say, hey, you're in Supermax now, well, it's this sniper that's doing it now, right? So one of the other snipers have to do it. Here we go. So this one now. And he just shoots him and he's unconscious. Perfect. That's the exact what's supposed to happen. That's what's supposed to happen. So if we can maybe have Bling, who's exhausted because he's tried to come in here like 80 times already. If Bling could kindly get the hell out of here, that would be great. And now I need to install a door because there's no other way we can get this guy out of here unless I install a door. So I'm going to have to demolish and just dismantle the barbed wire. And dumbasses died. Oh, he died. Paul Locke died. Paul is dead. Dowell killed him. Dowell has killed Paul. Okay, Paul is no more. Goodbye, Paul. I'm sorry that you got in this mess. I'm not entirely sure why you were in here to begin with. I'm not sure why you were marked as a Supermax to begin with. You don't seem to have a reputation. So I'm a little bit confused on that, but all right. All right, now we can process this prisoner who's probably going to bleed out. Now, some of you might think, good, let him bleed out. But I told you that's not my goal. My goal is not to kill prisoners. If they force my hand, they'll probably die. But if I can save their lives, patch them up, then I will, okay? And I can't do anything if they kill each other. So there you go. Now he's no longer wounded. He's going to be allowed to be processed soon. Yep, good. And we'll put him in solitary for a very long time. Why isn't he in solitary, actually? Yeah, there's 0 security here. Why isn't he in solitary for that offense? Do I not have that set up appropriately? Oh, what the hell? Oh, I never went through this tab because I didn't have any before. Well, that's a misstep. There you go. Solitary, murder, 5 hours, intoxication, serious injury, 6 hours, attack staff, that's going to happen often, 10 hours, tax prisoner 2, escape attempts, 8.5, 7, 8. Yeah, destruction of things, 3 hours. Make sure this is solitary. Make sure this is solitary. I'm just going to be super harsh on you. You do anything wrong, you get solitary confinement. How's that sound, ass? Going along that note, Mr. Connigan, 12 hours in solitary for you. You are dead. Sorry, Paul. $3,000 early prisoner release. Good. You. Alpha ground. Not enough solitary for you. 12 hours. Yes, 15 and a half. Good. How about you, Paul? There's the other Paul. Who is Paul Locke? Like, who is he? I don't remember you even being I don't remember that. Like, I don't remember you needing to be... I don't know. Any informants? Got any people needing protection? Uh-oh. Simon Petite. Unknown reputation. Supermax him. Gang leader. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Snitch! See? You see? It's a distraction. It's a distraction technique. They're like, oh my god, they're onto our gang leader. They found us. Quick, cause a distraction over here so we can get away. Damn it. He got it. See, this is what I mean. Like, they're gonna get recruitments. He didn't get a lieutenant, though. I'm noticing that. Oh, yes, he did. Yes, he did. Paul Stubbs. He's trying to get parole, though. He might get out. No, he definitely won't get out. You know what we should have also? More guards. I'm going to add like 1, 2, 3, 4 guards. And I want to get some in here at all times. Because if they act up because they don't get reform, if they don't get parole, then I need to be able to respond to that right away. Well, this has been an eventful episode, huh? We had fights. We had people getting shot with sniper rifles and shotguns. We had multiple injuries. We had an exhausted Dalmatian, right? We had a lot of stuff happen. And then we had a nice conversation about about corporate ethics or something. I don't remember what we were talking about. I probably rustled some jimmies, though. Or they're just people that'll go, oh, this guy sucks. I'm out of here. That's the risk we take, you know? That's why it's risky to speak your mind on the internet, you know? Not usually, like, in the sense of any kind of forum or anything like that. Because you have a certain degree of anonymity there, right? Beep, beep, beep. Nobody's sneaking tools out today. But see, I don't get the same degree of anonymity, you know? I don't get that. I don't get that luxury. And I did that by choice, right? I mean, I'm like a public figure. Not a very popular one. At least not yet. I hope to be at some day. That's the goal, right? But, you know, it's, I can't put I need to put a radiator in his cell. Can I move you to a different cell? How about go and take his cell? Go and take the other guy's old cell, huh? Right, that's the goal. The goal is to get big enough to where your opinion... What is the deal with this radiator? Why can't I install this? It's not blocked. Stop saying it's blocked. It's not blocked. What in the world are you talking? You know what? Dismantle this door. Like, you can do literally anything in this cell except install a radiator. You can even move the prayer mat. You can do all of these things, but you won't install the radiator. Blocked. Route is blocked. Why? Is it not? I wonder if it's blocked because the radiator itself is being stored. How in the hell did you even get it there in the first place? You know, I don't want to know. Dump it. Dump it. Okay, now this one should be the one. That's the issue. Wow. Just wow. Where's the door? Secure door. Put it back. Put it back. And then I should be able to put the radiator in now. Right here. And it should pull a different radiator. Yeah. So it was like trying to use this one instead of using this one. Right? Like, that's freaking horrible. I'm going to have to try to find a way to just delete. It's just going to sit there. I think this is going to be the little radiator that did. Like, that sits there. You know? It's going to be permanently marked to be dumped, but it will never actually be dumped. Because nobody can get in there. And I am not, I kind of don't like this fence, but if somebody gets trapped in here, I do need to, you know, respond to that, so. I guess. Radiator's installed, and then we just pop a pipe right there. This should all be done. Anyway, this has been fun, guys. We're at $34,000. We got another intake, which we could do. I'm going to maybe lessen the number of prisoners here down to maybe 9 and then kind of do like a 50-50 sort of thing. I don't want to fill ourselves up, so actually it probably needs to be more like this. So we'll take some more prisoners in. This intake combined with exports, combined with hopefully people passing general education at some point or carpentry apprenticeship. Hey, we got a pass. Hey! God damn it, it's another Duncan. What is the deal with Duncans? They're either really good or really bad. There's never a neutral Duncan. I don't know a single Duncan that's neutral. He's either super awesome or super crap. But look at this, 2% chance of reoffending. He's done basically nothing violent in the prison. He's worked his way in to minimum security. Yeah, he's an instigator, but he's not kicking off. And, like, he's got a long time left to serve. This is perfect. He's going to be making beds for me forever, you know? He just moves on to the next bench and starts making another one, you know? So thank you very much. Produce 10 superior beds. There you go. We've already got 5 now. We'll be exporting this one today. And then that will be 5, and then that's more money for me. Okay, good. See, we're off to a great start. $40,000 in the bank. We could probably pay one of these off. We could probably pay. I'd really rather use the money to expand, to be honest. So I think that's what we're going to do next. We're going to expand so that these guys have a better place to go. And then based on the number of consultations we've had, we should be getting pretty clear. There it is, flipboard. Should be able to do the flipboard now. Which we're going to put in, I think... you know, we'll put it right there. Right next to the couch. I think that sounds fine. So this will, again, increase their abilities even further, make them even more effective at treating prisoners. Also, there's no lights in their office. Probably a good idea to do that, too. All good things. So, when we come back for the next video, we will be expanding probably this at that point. And once we expand this, we have some space available for more. And I think I'll probably just end up intaking all of these guys usually and not intaking any criminally insane. It is actually usually better to intake criminally insane because of that bonus, right? They're worth 3,000 instead of 1,000. But they pay you the same every day. That's the important thing to note. They pay you the same every day. So it's only the intake that matters. But if you have spare capacity, the problem is they're going to constantly expand anyway. This is one of the only levels. This is one of the only areas of the prison, one of the only security levels in the prison, which will constantly grow without you intaking anyone. Well, I can't say that. That's not entirely true. Because, like, these guys will get early prisoner releases and stuff, and you're going to have to intake more. But my point is, this area will grow without you intaking into this security zone. That's what I was getting at. So we'll work on that. Oh, my God. 5 escapes, huh? Duncan Knight. I'm done. I'm done. Another Duncan. I'm out of here. All right, guys, thanks for watching. If your name is Duncan, leave me a comment down below and tell me why you suck. See you next time. Bye-bye.